get everything set up and then we'll start stream. Like 5 seconds, but I need to get this set up before I can start stream. So just give me like 2 more minutes. I beg. Apologies for that. Ignore that. I'm getting our game set up for today. Also, sorry this is taking so long. Alright, we're set up. We're set up. We're set up, guys. We are completely and totally set up. That's great. That's real nice. Okay. Hi, Phantom. Alright. So, you just came from Tumblr. Can you tell me when and if there's anything wrong with my stream? Because I usually have a ton of problems. Hold on. Hold on. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Hold on. I have to change everything. Hold on. Oh, I'm dropping so many frames. Alright, hold on. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I know you can hear it. I don't know if you can see it. We can't see it. Okay. Now can we see it? Is it... It doesn't follow my... Rah! That makes me so incredibly sad. Hold on. It's going to have to be really god-awful. Okay. It's following the thing. Okay. Alright. We're good. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the... This is so stupid. Alright, we're going to skip how we meet our friend. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. I doubt that none of you know what this is. But for those of you that don't, we have to join a club this year, 'cause we promised Sayori. Okay, but she wants us to join the book club. The literature club. Okay. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Ooh, and vice president too. That's such an L. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She is so real for that. She is so real for that. I'm being so completely honest, I would do the same thing. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I quite like reading. Call me a nerd. I like reading. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Ooh, we're such a loser. Come on, please. Okay, look at her eyes and then look at her hair. Tell me that doesn't clash. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Girlie, you should not make promises without knowing these things. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Aww. Don't make promises you can't keep. That's what I'm saying. And I am saying that. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. You can hear my voice wavering. I'm trying so hard not to burst out laughing at this. Also, the soundtrack is amazing. The soundtrack is, like, really, really good. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, so we already know what's going to happen to us. We're just narrating this? Why would we choose to narrate this? I dejectedly. Aw, do we really not want to do a literature club this badly? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Anything for a cupcake. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Thanks, Monica. Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm supposed to be a boy? Well, guys, I think that's the end of stream for today. Thanks for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. I thought this was going to be a silly little game where I get to be myself. Anyway, seriously? You brought a boy? Should we just narrate all of these really interestingly? Okay, she's gonna be Australian. Where's Nico at? Where's Nico at? We need Nico for this. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. We need a southern one? Girl 3 will be the southern one. Ah, Rose. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. None of these women are attractive. None of these women are attractive. What do you mean? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's... She'll be... British. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Okay, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Where's Monica? I know, I thought that was Monica. It's not Monica. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. We just met them, and we're making inferences. Right, sorry. I'm gonna turn all the stuff down. 'Cause I like the soundtrack, but it's just too loud. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? How did she guess? She was Southern, right? That's right. Ugh, I've given her the Australian accent. How do we, That's right. It's great to see you again, Rose. Thanks, Monica. Monica smiles sweetly. Why is she standing like that? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I barely remember people I take classes with. Are people supposed to remember people that they went to school with? Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Athletic? She's standing in that pose for that long, then she's definitely athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Hold on, let me change it so that, whoever... Okay, there we go. That's my bad. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Rose. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Why do they narrate like this? That's my question. Then how about I make some tea as well? Of course you'd make tea, you British person. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Are we going into the closet? Is the literature club held in the closet? Still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Thanks for the follow. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Thanks for the follow, other person. Oh, it's Mint. Hi, Mint. How do I narrate this? What is that word? How do I say that? Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable. I love cats. Hi, Mint. Yeah, Phantom and Mint can talk to each other. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's actually so adorable. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. I've made them all Southern. Ah. We have to, well, you know. Ah. Where's my Australian at? I think we'll just narrate them normally and keep Monica Southern. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. That's such an ick. I hate it when people talk with their mouths full. And has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I'm British, can't relate, I'm just better like that. I'm good at accents, and that's like my toxic trait, 'cause I'll just spawn an accent in whenever. Oh, poor Phantom. That's such an L, Phantom. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. Do people really do that? Do people really angle it so they can take a good bite? Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? Someone talks with their mouth full, I hit them with my shoe. And you know what? That's a good mentality. Don't hit people. I mean, if the cupcake looks like a cat, you normally do. If it's a normal cupcake, no. Hi, new person. I mean, yeah, because you don't want to bite into the cat. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh, you eat it like a sandwich, Mint? See, I lick the icing off. Because I'm really, really cool. I just realized I'm talking the exact opposite of my microphone. The bottom part, like the paper. I'll let you guys duke it out until I eat paper. Oh. Oh no. Should I just do a stream where I talk with people in chat? That would be super fun. I love having conversations. This is really good. Is that my only reaction? Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like What do you mean? You made the cupcakes? You made the cupcakes! Why are you asking me if I'm thanking you or not? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Ooh, lore? It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Her haircut, you see that side sweep? You see that side sweep? You see that side sweep? She's emo. This is an emo girl. I fell in love with an emo girl. All I want is an emo girl. I'll make it easier so that you guys can see the messages. The first person to call Natsuki emo. Am I really? But not for, you know, you, dummy. We met you, like, 5 minutes ago? Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Why did they make it this deep? I mean, we've already been given so many boring responses. Why can't it just be like, she sets down the teapot. She puts a teacup in front of each of us. Can't it just be like that? It doesn't have to be this wordy. I'm Rose. Why is she here? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? She probably reads YN Wattpad fics. Oh, that's hysterical. That's so funny. Hey guys, did you know I have a YouTube? You should subscribe to my YouTube, and then you should subscribe to the one that I post the VODs on, and then you should follow and turn on notifications. I just got a notification from Twitch saying that the tip of the day was to remind your viewers to follow you. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, guys. The YouTube's in the description of my Twitch if you want to check it out. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not insulted. Yuri's electronics. It's better if you don't know, actually. I meant that, you know. Why are the side profiles like this? People don't look like this. Why are her eyes so far apart? I think if you know where to look, Phantom, there are a lot of good ones. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. What? This is... I don't get a personality. I'm just boring weeb? I'm just boring weeb? What do you mean? What do you mean that I'm just boring weeb? I hate tea, and I love reading. Call me a nerd if you want to. I'm glad. It faintly smiles to herself in relief. Okay. Isn't this the one who commits suicide? Yeah, it is, electronics. Hey, new follower. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. She does write fanfics canonically? Oh, you're watching me because you like the game. Oh, that's super cool. Hi, new person. Hey guys, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Once I get a yes, then I'll tell. Tell us? Okay. I am now eligible for monetization on Twitch. I've completed one of the eligible things. After I get 5 people chatting at the same time, which I have right now, I'm like pretty much eligible. So, thank you. Thank you. All right, back to the game. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I'm afraid of Monica. I'm afraid of Monica because I know what happens next. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I think it's interesting that Monica has an American name and the rest of them don't. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? We can never leave. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Because she's a cult leader? I don't know. What do you mean? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Yeah, I hope they show up too. Nico will, probably, at some point. I streamed later so that Nico has a chance to join, because they're one of my mods. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? What are these poses? 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 We just need to get sweaty in here and then it'll be complete. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Why is she standing like that? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. In all honesty, I thought you guys were so cool and I was scared to talk. Dude, I went up to people's inboxes and I asked to be mutuals. I was like, do you want to be mutuals with me? And they were like, sure, I guess. And then I made friendships. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it on Tumblr. That's how you do it. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I would just wait for people to follow me back. I mean, Phantom, that doesn't really mean that you're mutuals. It just means that you're following each other. I think you have to, establish that you're mutuals to be mutuals. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Good for you, Monica. Fulfill your dreams. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. You come from a place called Quotev. You're explaining it as if they're like distant lands. The land of Quotev, the land of Tumblr, the land of Wattpad. We don't like anyone from the land of Wattpad. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. There are 5 whole people watching me. There are 5 whole people. Thank you, 5 whole people, for watching this. Make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Would it be scary if we weren't whole people? I like you, electronics. I like you, electronics. We'll keep you. You can't leave. You're not allowed. I'm keeping you. Okie dokie. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such a different... Guess I'll stay. Thanks. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Rose, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read... I don't even get a chance to choose my personality, dude. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Ooh, that's rough. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. For real, they've made me so boring. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. The rim of her teacup with her finger. Ugh. I don't like the amount of detail that they're giving. Like, all of the responses are just so unhuman. Like, this is never something that I'd say to someone in real life. And then all of the descriptions are, like, really, really detailed. Like, to a point that it's scary. And the dialogue is, like, if I could balance out the dialogue and the... If I could balance out the dialogue and the descriptions, I wish they would balance out. I want to have more conversations. I want less world building. My favorites are usually novels that... I mean... Yeah. You're right, Electronics. It's very cliche, yeah. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She's so me. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment that I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds it. Ugh. I need to cleanse myself. This is like... Ugh. This is giving, like, 2018 Wattpad fanfiction. I need to... Ugh. It's such an ick. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing to Yeah, see you. See you, Phantom. Bye-bye. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of... That's such a That's such a change of pace. That's such a change of pace. She's like, oh, I love books. I think the more detailed they are, the better they are. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror. That's so funny to me for no reason. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. This is going in one ear and out the other. I am absorbing none of these words. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? What's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Oh, see ya. Bye. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, that makes sense, Ultronics. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes. Your poems. I really hate our childhood best friend. You guys talk to each other. You guys go and talk to each other. Oh my god. Everything you do is... Chat is like so funny for no reason at all. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her. Ooh. I'm not cute! Oh, the voice crack really got me there. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I hate poetry. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki. If I can play in full screen, I should do that. It glitches my computer out every time I try to. Like, I totally would, but it glitches out my stream every time, and stream pauses. This is not the first time I've tried this stream, by the way. This is like the third try. So this is what works, so we're sticking to it. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay! I hate this pose! I hate this pose that she does. Why is she doing that? Get out. Get out of my narrative. I don't like you, Monica. I have an idea, everyone. It's so icky. It's so... I can't explain it. It's like... so... gross. It's the typical cute anime pose. Yeah, exactly, Mint. She's like about to kill me. That's the vibes I get from this. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Do I get a choice in this game? Do I get choices? Do I get to choose things that I get to say and do? Or does that come later? Or not at all? That way, everyone is even. I get choices? Okay, good. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rose? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? The entire game will probably take like 6 hours. The first half is very slow. I'm probably gonna end in like 20 minutes. Normally I only stream for like an hour. If Monica keeps smiling warmly, I swear her smile is going to be the sun. That's so cool. That's so real. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Rose, why are they all sinking? I don't like that. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? None of these girls are attractive. None of these girls. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. You are selling your soul! You're selling your soul to Monica! The main character is a playboy? Yeah, I am. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I don't like her. She's too enthusiastic. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rose, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Rose, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? No. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. I just did jazz hands. With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I'd probably push her into those bushes near the sidewalk. I would too. I would too. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh! Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Bunny. Okay. Daydream. Okay, so she likes that. Okay. Rose. That's my name. Melody. I write music. I have never played this game before. I don't know what's going to happen. Sunset. Dance. I love marshmallows. Horror. Ambient. It's a wholesome dating sim. Nothing's gonna happen at all. I hope... You're cursing my stream. This is like... You're jinxing it. You're jinxing everything. Oh boy, shopping and suicide, my two favorite things to do. Why is email one of the options? We're gonna choose electricity. Bed. Why are they just getting more dark? Mouse. I like mice. Hair. Games. Music. Vivacious. Vertigo. Huh. Portrait. Marriage. No. Philosophy. You read Vertigo as Lego. You're so real for that. Friends. I hate fireworks. Inferno. Hi again, Rose. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. After this session, I think we're gonna end stream. So after this, chapter, I guess. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is just hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Rose. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It was just to write a poem. Oh, she means the club. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I usually stream earlier, 4 hours earlier. So if you're awake at that time, you can come and tune into a stream. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Oh, you're writing Hey Girl right now? I'm so excited. I love that book. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Rose always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Thanks, Mint.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
Like cooking, cleaning my room. I clean this girl's room? I don't even do that to my own room.
What do you mean? I clean her room?
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I think I have the most distracting room of anyone who's ever lived. And you almost set your house on fire once. Real, I do this. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Rose can become good friends too. The Minecraft witch laugh. What do you mean? That's just how I laugh.
Sayori.
... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, it's Sayori. Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah? I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Okay, I kind of like my character now. I like my character more. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. This is How Is This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? Okay. It is kind of adorable. I'll give it that. I'm not sure which one I like, but I know that whoever I choose will get hurt because of Monica, unless it's Monica. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Aw, that is really sweet. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Oh, I have a commitment now. Ugh, okay. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. I need water. I'm very dehydrated. Monica's better. No. I don't know. I'll see what I like. 'Cause I don't know what I like. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheesy conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. We love a queen who's in the closet. Ignore that I just said that. Oh my gosh. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. There's no one in this room. I slump down into the go on, clip that. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up.
The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know?
Okay, real talk. If I heard there was a literature club, I'd join it because of this game. I'd be like, a literature club? Like Doki Doki Literature Club? And then I'd join it. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ahaha.
Oh, no, wait.
Ahaha.
Good thinking.
Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... See ya, bye. Cupcakes it is then. Bye, Mint.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh-wah. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Real.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
That's such a ratio.
You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best. That's a problem.
Literally his mom. Real. Is she romanceable? Is Sayori romanceable? Is Sayori romanceable? Or is she just a character? She is? Okay.
What about you?
You look out for me. Kind of? Oh, okay. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that.
Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
I
run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. We are the most oblivious person in the whole entire world. Why is this happening? Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would.
Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. We're such a great friend. That was sarcastic, if you couldn't tell. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? We're a really nice friend. Also sarcastic. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. How will she thank us later? I start to button her blazer. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Why? Hey guys, Chili the Cat here. I swear this isn't what we do on stream normally. I'm not this weird all the time, I swear. Dude. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. I'm not. Aren't you? No? Oh, okay. I guess we are. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh, no. Does this thing even fit you properly? Did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Hey guys, Chili the Cat again. I didn't know this game was gonna be like this. I'm kind of regretting my life choices. Oh my gosh. Don't say that out loud. I'm with main character. Anyway, you look much better now, so go away. But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. She unbuttons her blazer. Okay. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Aw. That's kind of sweet. I guess. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. I am not doing that. No thanks. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Rose, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. I wrote a really great poem about bunnies and depression and infernos. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Okay, that's valid. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Stammering, completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, that was really hard to read, actually. I have dyslexia. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Oh, I was. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's pretty, but hard to read. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Dyslexic literature club stream. Shut up. Just stop bullying me. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Why did we phrase it so weirdly? Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rose. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I think I'm gonna end stream here. We've been streaming for a little bit. I will pick back up here tomorrow. At like 4 hours earlier, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? I will stream tomorrow, and I will finish the game. I am tired right now. I will see you guys. Alright. Who should we raid? Let's raid, yeah, good night to you too, Ultronics. Alright. Let's go raid Shovel. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow if you choose to come to tomorrow. Bye!